This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for October 20th, 2022. It's currently August 25th, 2022, 3:11 p.m. Eastern Time. The overall theme and behavior for the day, we have a move, a prominent move higher, followed by a full retracement of that move. I'm advised to avoid risk here, which means in financial terms, it means take money off the table. And especially don't put more on. Looks like we have an important price level again at the high. It's the science price level. This is a cross congruency. So when we look at the 1 month overview, we have the science card here on the 19th, and that would be where we likely see this price level really important. This is where we drop from. So we revisited it early in the day. It looks like we have that high first thing in the morning, low towards the end of the day. And the behavior into the day's low is going to be a notable decline through key support, likely on a multi-day chart, but definitely on a one-day chart. Okay, so in the pre-market we have and I'm also advised to trade around big move to the upside. We push the upper end of a range, but it doesn't hold. We turn around and we break down through key resistance rather than breaking through that key support. Rather than breaking through resistance, we break through key support after pushing the upper end of a range a little bit, just temporarily. So we gap up to the price level that we saw midday yesterday around the highs. And by yesterday, I mean the 19th in this case. In the pre-market, we have a failed attempt to break through that key resistance level, followed by a decline through a key support level, at least on a one-day chart. And right around the open, we have that big move to the upside, followed by a retracement of that move back down. We're range-bound around the open, and we should see a bit of a decline off of the high there. Look at that. So this is likely another high here. Interesting. So we have the high level here. Yeah, so we have a decline off the high, and then in the first half hour, big move to the upside. So it's likely what happens is in the pre-market, we have a failed attempt at that science level. We break down through key support on a one-day chart, and then right around the open, we're range bound, likely to the downside. We turn around and we push higher in the first half hour, but that first half hour move turns into a turnaround. We have the completion of a rally somewhere around 10 to 11 o'clock. Congress highlighted between roughly 10 and 11, somewhere in the midday. And then we have a decline off of a significant high or crest or peak here midday. In the midst of a move to the upside, there's an opportunity. In the midst of the decline off of that crest, there's an opportunity to open up a long position. Out of that decline, we eventually go sideways along key support on a one-day chart. That's roughly between 2 and 3-ish, and then between 3 and 4-ish, roughly, and we move higher through key resistance on the one-day chart. Maybe a notable high here, or peak for the day, and then we break back down through that same price level again. So there's a peak. There's a couple peaks. It looks like. We revisit a opportunity, what was recently a past opportunity. We revisit at a support level here towards the end of the day, and there's a bit more correlation to the Ace of Cups decline, which offers an opportunity to open up a long position in the midst of a decline. That's the S&P 500 for October 20th, 2022. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button, my friends. Don't forget about the rule of karma with what you do with these profits. You can always sign up for a Webull account through our referral link in the description. That's a great way to help us out. You also get free shares. And thanks for watching, my friends. I'll see you on the next one.